Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today, starting with the Cincinnati Reds versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at minus 135. The Reds plus 115 with the over-under at 9. Reds coming into this matchup 39-42. The Pirates 41-42. Pitching for the Reds is Brady Singer with an ERA of 4.81. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 5.20. Singer, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Keller, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Cincinnati coming off back-to-back Pittsburgh wins. So far, they've looked good in this series. They're 4-1 on the road. The overs hit and pitched 6 of their last 7 against Cincinnati. Keller really hasn't been that good on the mound. He's been giving up a lot of runs here. Singer's actually coming off some pretty good starts. And I think I'll take a shot with the Reds plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Washington plus 160 with the over-under at 9. Washington coming into this matchup 42-42. Baltimore 39-45. Pitching for the Nationals is Zach Littell with an ERA of 5.40. Pitching for Baltimore is Kyle Bradish with an ERA of 3.84. Littell, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Bradish, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Washington coming off a Baltimore win, ending their 4-game losing streak. They were on both teams splitting a game so far. Washington 6-2 against Baltimore, 4-1 on the road against Baltimore. They play Baltimore pretty well here. The unders hit in Baltimore's 14 of their last 20 against the Nationals. Bradish, 2 of his last 3 starts have been really good. Littell, he's coming off 2 bad starts on the mound here. Littell really, he's struggled so far this season here, and I think I'm going to take Baltimore at home today. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Rangers plus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 41-42. Toronto 39-44. Pitching for the Rangers is Kumar Rocker with an ERA of 4.14. Pitching for Toronto is Shane Bieber with an ERA of 9.82. Rocker, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Bieber, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3. Rangers, 3-game winning streak, coming off 3 straight Toronto wins. They've looked really good in this series. Toronto, they've dropped 5 in a row. Rangers 4-1 against Toronto. The overs hit in 14 of their last 14 on the road against Toronto. A lot of overs here in this series. Toronto just 1-7 at home. Bieber's only pitched the 1 time this season where he gave up the 4 runs. Rocker coming off a bad game, but his 2 games prior have been really good. Yeah, just don't know what's going on with Toronto. They are just on a pretty bad stretch right now, and I think I'll take a shot with the Rangers plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 190. Arizona plus 160 with the over-under at 7.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 41-41. The Rays 47-33. Pitching for Arizona is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 5.71. Pitching for the Rays is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 2.62. Kelly, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Rasmussen, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Has given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Arizona coming off back-to-back Tampa Bay losses. So far, Tampa Bay's looked good in this series. 4-game winning streak. Arizona, they are 1-9 against Tampa. 0-5 on the road against Tampa. It's just been a real struggle for them against Tampa. Tampa 9-3 at home here. Rasmussen coming off some good starts. Kelly coming off 2 rougher starts here. And yeah, they just can't win in Tampa Bay here. And I think I'm going to take the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Houston Astros versus the Detroit Tigers. Houston opening up as road favorites at -135. Detroit plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Houston coming into this matchup 41-44. Detroit 35-48. Pitching for Houston is Hunter Brown with an ERA of 1.40. Pitching for Detroit is Jack Flaherty with an ERA of 5.35. Brown, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Flaherty, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Houston coming off a Detroit win, winning 2 of the 3 so far in this series. Detroit 1-4 in their last 5. You got Houston 4-1 against Detroit, 13-6 on the road. Detroit, the unders hit in 4 of their last 5 against Houston. You got Brown coming off really good starts on the mound here. Flaherty, giving up runs, 1-8 on the mound here. Yeah, really like Hunter Brown today, and I think I'm going to take the Astros on the road. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Mets. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -145. The Mets plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 46-37. The Mets 35-48. Pitching for the Phillies is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 4.48. Pitching for the Mets is Cionel Perez with an ERA of 4.99. Luzardo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 13 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Perez, let's see. It's looking like I think it's going to be his first start here. Let me double check. Let's see, Perez. Yeah, this will be his first start, but he's already appeared. He's appeared in 5 games so far this season, given up 4 runs and 5 appearances. Nothing too crazy. Had 1 bad game, but other than that, been pretty solid in his appearances on the mound. The Phillies coming off a Mets loss yesterday, 6-2. Mets finally getting in the win column. Man, they were on a 3-7-game losing streak. Phillies crazy. They're just 1-11 on the road against the Mets. It's pretty bad how bad they are in New York. The Mets 1-5 at home, but this Mets team is just really bad, really struggling here. We'll see how long Perez goes. Luzardo, 2 of his last 3 starts have been really solid. I just don't trust the Mets to go back to back with how they've been playing. It's just kind of tough here. I think I'm going to take the Phillies on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as slight home favorites at -115. Seattle -105 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 42-42. The Guardians 43-40. Pitching for Seattle is Emerson Hancock with an ERA at 3.60. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA at 3.82. Hancock, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Williams, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 12 runs in his last 3. Seattle coming off a Cleveland loss. Both teams splitting a game so far in this series. Seattle, the unders hit in 4 of their last 5 on the road against Cleveland. Hasn't been too much action so far in this series. This one's really a tough game. It's been a really tough series to judge. Hancock coming off 2 horrible starts here. Williams, 2 of his last 3 have been solid. Yeah, don't love the pitching for Seattle or a road team pick'em game. So I think I'll take the Guardians at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Chicago Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Cubs plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Cubs coming into this matchup 45-38. The Brewers 50-30. Pitching for the Cubs is Ryan Rollison with an ERA of 1.82. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 2.50. Rollison, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Only his first start of the season here, so we'll see how well he does. He's only been getting about an inning whenever he does pitch. Woodruff coming off back-to-back 0-run games here. Been very solid for them this season, giving up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. But Cubs, they are coming off a Brewers win yesterday, 8-2. Nice win for the Cubs on the road. Brewers, that ends their 5-game win streak they were on here. Cubs 1-5 against Milwaukee. That's the first one against Milwaukee in a while. The overs hit in 7 of their last 8 on the road against the Brewers. Really like Woodruff on the mound. I feel like we're probably going to get it. It'll be a bullpen game for the Cubs. And I think I'll take the Brewers to bounce back at home today. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at minus 155. The Rockies plus 130 with the over-under at 9. Rockies coming into this matchup 33-50. The Twins 39-45. Pitching for the Rockies is Ryan Feltner with an ERA of 4.79. Pitching for the Twins is Connor Prelip with an ERA of 5.17. Feltner, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Prelip, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Colorado coming off a Minnesota win yesterday, 8-5. Big, nice win for them. They are just 5-11 on the road. The overs hit in 5 of their last 6 on the road against Minnesota here. Both teams splitting a game so far. Feltner, coming off 2 better starts, hasn't been amazing so far this year. Prelip coming off 2 bad starts. He hasn't been that good on the mound either. Not really a great series because it's like Minnesota. You can't really trust them. They've been very disappointing so far this season. I'll take a shot with the Rockies plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the San Diego Padres. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 140. Padres plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Dodgers coming into this matchup 53-30. The Padres 43-38. Pitching for the Dodgers is Emmett Shaheen with an ERA of 5.32. Pitching for the Padres is Michael King with an ERA of 3.33. Shaheen, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. King, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Dodgers coming off a 15-3 win against the Padres yesterday. Good bounce back after losing the day prior. Padres, that ends their 4-game winning streak they were on. Dodgers 14-6 against the Padres. The overs hit in 4 of their last 6 on the road against the Padres. Padres are 5-1 at home. You got King coming off a couple good starts. Shaheen coming off a bad start, but he's had 2 of his last 3 starts have been pretty solid here. Yeah, it's hard to not take a team after they just dropped 15 last game, and we'll see if they get slowed down today, but I think I'm going to take the Dodgers on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Chicago White Sox. White Sox opening up as home favorites at minus 140. The Royals plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Royals coming into this matchup 34-50. The White Sox 43-38. Pitching for the Royals is Lunder Avila with an ERA of 5.06. Pitching for the White Sox is Anthony Kay with an ERA of 4.24. Avila, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts, giving up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Royals, 4-game losing streak coming off a White Sox loss yesterday. White Sox, yeah, looking really good in this series so far. The Royals 0-6 against Chicago. They're 0-5 on the road against Chicago here, where they've really struggled. The over-sit in Chicago's 5 of their last 6 against the Royals. Didn't get it yesterday, but we'll see if they bounce back today with that over. Yeah, they've just been really good against the Royals here. Vila coming off 2 good starts. He's had some rough games this year. Hay coming off probably his best start of the season. 2 of his last 3 have been very solid. Yeah, White Sox are just playing well. Royals just can't win in Chicago. And I think I'll take the White Sox at home today. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -130. The Marlins +110 with the over-under at 9.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 44-39. The Cardinals 42-38. Pitching for the Marlins is Tyler Phillips with an ERA of 3.09. Pitching for the Cardinals is Kyle Leahy with an ERA of 4.24. Phillips, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Leahy, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Miami, 4-game winning streak coming off back-to-back St. Louis wins. 8-2 in their last 10. St. Louis, they've dropped 4 in a row. Been a real struggle for them. 3-7 in their last 10. They've had no offense this series, just 1 run in these 2 games. Miami, 5-1 against the Cardinals. 5-1 on the road against the Cardinals, where they've been really good. Lee coming off a good start. 2 of his last 3, though, haven't been that good. Phillips, 2 of his last 3 have been very good. Yeah, they're still just going to keep giving the Marlins plus money. I'm probably just going to keep taking it because Cardinals are struggling right now. I'll take Marlins +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Athletics versus the Los Angeles Angels. Athletics opening up as road favorites at -120. Angels +100 with the over-under at 9.5. Athletics coming into this matchup 40-43. The Angels 35-49. Pitching for the Athletics is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 4.88. Pitching for the Angels is Sam Aldegheri with an ERA of 5.47. Savale, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts. Aldegheri, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 12 runs in his last 3. The A's coming off an Angels loss yesterday. Both teams splitting a game so far. The A's, they are 4-1 on the road against LA, 6-3 against LA. So that, they've been good head to head here. Not really a great series. Both pitchers giving up runs, a lot of runs, honestly. So I think it's really hard to trust a favorite in this matchup. I'll take the Angels +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the San Francisco Giants. Braves opening up as road favorites at -160. Giants +130 with the over-under at 7.5. Braves coming into this matchup 49-32. The Giants 34-48. Pitching for the Braves is Chris Sale with an ERA of 2.14. Pitching for the Giants is Robbie Ray with an ERA of 3.70. Sale, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Ray, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Atlanta 3-7 in their last 10, coming off a Giants loss, shutout loss yesterday. Both teams splitting a game so far. The Braves are really struggling. 3-7 in their last 10. They're not playing good. 2-9 on the road. 1-4 on the road against the Giants here. Been a struggle for the Braves. Chris Sale, been good this season. 2 of his last 3 starts, he's given up some runs, but he is coming off a 0-run game. Ray, 2 of his last 3 starts, hasn't given up a run. I do like Sale on the mound, but I'm just worried about the Braves. They really have it's been a rough, few weeks for them, and they've struggled in San Francisco. I think I'm going to take the Giants plus 1.5 at home today. Then last matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Yankees plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Yankees coming into this matchup 48-34. Boston 35-46. Pitching for the Yankees is Carlos Rodon with an ERA at 3.70. Pitching for Boston is Sonny Gray with an ERA at 2.95. Rodon, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Gray, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 11 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Yankees, 3-game losing streak coming off, 3 straight Boston losses. They just haven't looked good in this series. So far, Boston's had their number. Yankees 1-4 against Boston. The under's hit in 5 of their last 6 on the road against Boston. Rodon, consistently has been giving up 3 runs. Gray, 2 of his last 3 starts have been really good. And Yankees are just really struggling against Boston here. They haven't looked good. I think I'll take Boston at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.